Hey, what's going on, world? This is the Road Trippin' Horse coming to you just with an updated, quick, concise video to answer that all important question: how do you travel in an RV with your kids when you're traveling medical? I am a sonographer, so I do what I do with my transducer all over the place. And this is one of my kiddos who travels with us. Say hi, Blue.
Hello.
And this is Mr. Muffin. He is our RV that we travel the country in. And that's our tow vehicle. That is Little Miss Muffin. And I'm making this video for you guys from Destin, Florida. We just got here from Texas yesterday. So here's the quick answer to how do you travel with your kids. First thing you want to do is make sure that if they are grade school, that you are attending to the educational aspect for your kids. So you want to think about how you're going to go around and making sure that their education is intact while you're moving from place to place. And that can be done a couple of different ways. We choose to homeschool our kids, and we use an unschooling approach mixed with unit studies. And there's a couple of different approaches that you can look into to find the best fit for your family. That was ours. You also want to look into the laws in your particular state, and that state would be your tax home state. So there's 4 different regulations. There's no regulation, which is in the state that we're in, which is Texas. There's low regulation, moderate regulation, and high regulation. Like New York is a high regulation state. And when I say regulation, I mean, do you have to submit anything to your state? Do you have to find a proctor for testing? Do you have to submit reports and lesson plans and things of that nature? Does your curriculum, does it have to be, X, Y, or Z? So these are different things that you want to take into account when you're choosing a curriculum and deciding what is the good and best fit for you and your family when it comes to homeschooling. And homeschooling doesn't necessarily have to be like online. There are online options. K-12 is a really well-known option. It's not one that I like because it still tethers my kids to a computer, which means I have to have like Wi-Fi access all the time, and that just sounds like something else I have to deal with that I'm not interested in. There is also the option to actually enroll your kids in public school. That option comes a little easier when you're in a trailer because technically you're homeless, so you don't have to prove residency. So that's one option that we would be able to explore, but again, it's just not a good fit for our family. And especially now in the times of COVID, I ain't even trying to think about that option. So we do our school ourselves. I choose from a couple of different curriculums. Like I use Mathseeds for her math. I use, what is it? The Good and the Beautiful, I believe it's called. And I use that for the oldest. For my preschooler, he's a kid. I can just print out some stuff and just teach him with whatever materials I have. Like, okay, I could teach him anything. If this is a square, identify the square. It really doesn't have to be that serious. But I have a preschooler, an elementary schooler, and a middle schooler, and so I have to find something that caters to each of those levels in grade school. So and really what I would recommend is to really discuss these things with your grade schooler. How do they feel about being on the move like that? For us, it was really important that we had an RV to make moves. That's not necessary. Everybody could jump on a plane. Again, I'm not sure I'd recommend that for 2020, but you do whatever it is that is in your comfort zone. So stop being cute. You're distracting me. I'm trying to make this video. You want to be part of the video? Come on. Come here. Then you won't distract me because I can see your pretty face right there. I forgot where I was, Blue.
We're out, man.
You're out?
Yep.
All right. Well, I'll pick back up with this one. My husband, I need him for this RV life. So while I'm traveling, and actually working in the hospitals and dealing with compliance stuff and all that, you want these? You want these? Okay. He's the one that's actually maintaining the trailer. I can't maintain nothing with this trailer. That is not my forte. You don't want me to try to YouTube how to fix something. A tire is going to fall off and we're not going to have a great time. So for our dynamic, it's really important that my husband is with us. Number one, because I can't live without my dude, and number two, because he handles the stuff in the trailer when it comes to maintenance. Because anytime we move our trailer, it is an earthquake down the road. You're going 65, 70 miles per hour, and boom, 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 all the way. Things are going to get loose, things are going to break, things are going to fall, things are going to pop, things are going to blow. So he does all that. And he also stays with these pretty babies while mama goes to work. And honestly, like, who wouldn't want to stay with this beautiful, amazing kid? I mean, look how pretty. Blue, now everybody can see how pretty you are. Cracker face. So that's just a short little rundown on how we travel around the whole country in an RV with our littles while mama works her assignments. And it's worked out really, really great for us, and we're humbly blessed for the opportunity.
Can you tell them that my prettiness made somebody give me an RV?
Your prettiness made what?
Give somebody an RV toy.
An RV toy? Oh, okay. So she wants y'all to know that her prettiness got her an RV toy one day when we were shopping. Somebody was like, "Girl, you pretty," and they hooked her up with a little RV camper toy. Is that correct? And where'd you get all that pretty?
God.
God gave it to her. Give it up to God, y'all. Give it up to God for making beautiful babies that I get to keep. Ah!
He spent extra time on me.
He did spend extra time on you, Blue. You ain't even lying. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and leave them below. I'll address them as soon as I can. Thanks for joining us, and good luck out there.